शिखा, कैन आप मेरे को सुन पा रहे हैं शिखा?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very good morning, and
यस
thank you
यस,
very much for
गुड
allowing
मॉर्निंग।
me. And first of all, very much thank you for allowing to join and participate and talk to you like this. I'll be asking questions in English. That will be easy for me if that's okay. So I have watched your podcast and sometimes somewhat understood the concept of the creation by the king. How do I make sure that right to the point that I get all the five things, which including moksha, which you say, the viewers, whoever watching your videos, definitely happens to them. So am I also getting the same thing, or my kids or family members who, mistakenly, or whether they understand or don't understand, they get the same thing, those five things, who sees you, and right now I'm seeing you. Is it happening? I just want to make sure.
Yes, anyone who sees my face or anyone who sees the image on the book or on the card, it will happen.
Okay,
All
thank
the
you
five
very much.
will happen.
Okay. And is it forbidden to do puja or religious stuff by mistake if I participate? Will all those five things be taken back by God then?
No, it will not be taken back. If you do all your puja, if you go to the temple or mosque or church or anywhere, it will not be taken back.
Okay. And if the storyline is already written by King, or Atma, how is it happening that right now I'm talking to you or I'm trying to follow Paramatma and taking mantra? Will me or my family then suffer for this? I mean, if it,
These are the gaps that God creates in order to do the work of God.
okay, okay. And I have read your ebook actually, not the hard copy. So will that be the same effect by reading your
Yes,
ebook?
yes. You can talk to the image on the ebook.
Image or the healing card also. I have downloaded from
Also
the
the
alert
healing
card
card,
also.
yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And I wish very long life and healthy life for you. But I'm just curious to know what will happen when you are no more in there. Still watching your podcast or healing card, still do
You
the
see,
same thing and connect to the God. Should we
this
stop or
human is not that important. God has already established the face of the human, which will always be there on the book, on the healing card, on the website. So as long as that is there, everyone will be able to talk to God. So
even
that
if
is
you are not there, then you are no more. So still, my family
even when
members
I'm
or the
not
other
there,
generations.
I do not know about the next generation. I only know about this generation. And in this generation, we are going to complete our work.
Okay, so is it something that when you are not there, so when the people see your old podcast, will the
Uh,
same thing happen?
yeah, same thing will happen.
Okay. Okay. And is it mandatory to chant mantra or looking at your image on daily
No,
basis or whenever needed,
not
it's okay?
necessary.
Because I
Not
have taken the
necessary.
mantra also. I have read the
If you
ebook
have
also.
taken, if you have taken, then chant it. But now it is not needed for any new people to take, because the purpose of the mantra was to keep you connected with God. However, with the will of God, now you can remain connected with God through the image. You don't need the mantra.
So I don't need to
But
chant mantra.
if you have the mantra and you want to chant, continue. If you don't want to chant, fine. Just speak to the image and you will be connected.
So is it necessary to do it daily basis or whenever I feel
Uh,
sad or something?
if you are doing, then do it daily. Once you leave, then again, if you do, then it has no purpose. It
Okay.
will
So
not.
by mistakenly also, if one day it is missed out,
No,
then it is disconnected.
by mistake, it is okay. But if you have left it, that I don't want to do, but after
Okay.
some time you feel no, I will restart, then it doesn't work.
Okay. Okay. And but the five things will definitely happen, right? Whoever sees your
Yes,
video,
yes,
even the kids
that
also, which they
definitely
don't
will happen.
understand. Okay.
No matter what they do subsequently.
Okay, so because if the small childrens, my kids are there, the other family members, they don't understand what you say or the people say, but they see at your video sometimes. So is it happening the same for them as well?
Even for them, it will happen.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks a
Shikha.
million for that.
Thank you. Vidya. Vidya ji, विद्या जी आप सुन रहे हैं मुझे?
हाँ मैं सुन रही हूँ. Yeah.
हाँ बोलिए.
I'm not comfortable in Hindi. Can I talk in English?
Okay, yes, English, yes.
Yeah, first off, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be here, see you, interact with you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please
Yeah.
continue.
So I have two questions. The first question is that you said when we die, there is a vehicle. Like God is creating a vehicle to take the souls back home. So I
Yes.
just want to know whether it is a collective, like together we are going, or each and every soul will have their own vehicle.
Uh, in sometimes a soul has their own vehicle, and sometimes one vehicle is used by many souls. So God decides all those things.
And since the door is open, are they going right now, or they are all going to go?
As people are dying, they are leaving.
Okay. And as you mentioned, Shiva and all, they have already joined. They also leaving?
Currently, they have not left because God is still here. When God lives, God will decide what to do with them.
Okay. So another question I have is that, like I never was never religious or anything. I just got activated one fine day. Shiva came and activated me. And after that, I feel that, like there's a kind of energy in me. So I was totally, I had a long journey, and I'm currently in India. I came for Kumbh, and I was like, why am I here for Kumbh, where I don't even know the reason why I'm here. And finally I found you, and I'm like, whatever I have been searching for, I found the answer, the ultimate truth through you. And I was like a kid, I got a candy and I was jumping with joy. And I know that, like I don't have to do anything, I don't have any uh, further anything to do in life. I just want to go back home. And my question right now is that since there is a storyline which I do not know, but yet since because of the activation, I can feel certain energy and everything which is getting activated, and I'm trying my level best. No, 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 this is not good, this isn't my storyline. I have to be an observer. Since I'm with Paramatma, I should not worry about anything. Like previously when they push me, like I used to get these download early morning 3 a.m. and I used to act on it, but now I stop to act. But yet, I know that God is there with me, so I don't have to worry about it. And it's become a dilemma, like for me to, if it is there in my storyline, should I resist it? And I don't feel anything. I don't feel any anger towards even to the king also. I feel that, like that was his
Okay,
path which he.
you asked me if you should resist it. The question is no, there is no need to resist. But if these things are happening, you can offer them to God and say that you take care of them.
Okay.
These things are happening as a part of your storyline and as a part of the king holding on to you, both together. Now, your job as a human is to offer these things to God and let God decide whether that they should continue or God wants to change anything. So let
Oh,
God decide. You
oh,
just offer everything to God. That these are the things that is happening to me. You please take care.
perfect. That's what I've been doing. Like I just whenever
Yeah, that's
I
then you are doing the perfect.
yeah, I just hold the.
Yeah. Hello, you got disconnected. Yes. You are
Yeah,
muted.
I just hold.
So
Can you
whatever
hear me?
is perfect.
Oh, okay. These were my
Yeah.
two questions. Thank you so much. And
Okay. Thank
extremely,
you. Vidya.
extremely
Thank you.
grateful for this. Thank you.
हाँ नवदीप जी आप मेरी बात सुन पा रहे हैं नवदीप
प्रणाम
जी
प्रणाम परमात्मा.
हाँ प्रणाम
I'm really very happy, really
यस
really
हाँ
happy to speak to you.
नमस्ते
I took I did that experiment of 30 days, and in that experiment of 30 days, I actually for all those days I put religion and religious activities to a side, and that's how I did it like differently. And I had experience of you coming to me, and I did take mantra. I'm doing it regularly as well. I'm overwhelmed talking to you. The only question I want to ask you is, I had a single experience, but I want multiple experiences. When can I have multiple experiences?
The point is, I have not yet got a single experience, at least you have one. So God doesn't give much experiences, which actually is God's way of saying that you choose me. I'm not giving you a miracle, or I'm not giving you a experience on the basis of which you choose me. You choose me on the basis of the clarity that you received after reading the book or after listening to the podcast. Your clarity is the basis of your choice, and the best, and your according to your choice, I will be with you or I will not be with you. God will not try to impress you again and again that God truly is there. God says, I don't need to do that. Yeah, if you have any suffering, you speak about that to my image, and then let God decide what God wants to give you. So please do not wait for any more experiences. It might be very, what I would say, what would be the right word? It might not really serve you.
And recently, the past few days, I've been like talking to God, and I wasn't getting anything. So I just spoke to God and said, if something pops up in as an email to me, I will consider this that you are going to stay with me forever. And yesterday, I got an invitation to this.
Okay. Okay.
So much. It was very nice talking to you. Thank
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Next. Huh? Subhamay. Okay. Subhamay, can you hear me?
Yes, Paramatma ji. Yes, I can
Yes,
hear you.
please. Please continue.
Yes, I have been listening to this podcast, means this meeting, and so many of us have asked some wonderful questions, and I couldn't reconcile. Means I have been trying to jot down in my head all questions. What can I ask Paramatma in this human form who is sitting here? And my
Hmm.
own understanding is limited to these three, what you are saying, the third dimension. Yet you said that the third dimension is mithya. Yet I want to, means there is an urge that there should be some truth, as Paramatma has sent this energy body, and this physical body has an energy body which is from Paramatma. And one small point I noticed, that you might say that lighting a diya to the deity might be forbidden, but you may do it as an act to the nature. So this nature which has come out of the logic of Jyoti Niranjan, which we are seeing, is there any truth to this nature?
The first thing, you use the word mithya and truth. I
Mm-hmm.
did not say that the third dimension is mithya. I was saying
Okay.
that in the third dimension, everything is frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the third dimension, everything is shifting. So there is no one face, one form in fourth dimension and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Now, coming back again to the truth and everything, the very definition of truth is that which always is, that which doesn't change, that which doesn't come to an end. The problem with Bhagwan or the king is that the king dies, and anything that dies cannot be the truth. The second thing, every creation of the king ends when the king dies. And because every creation ends, there cannot be any truth within all the dimensions that the king is creating. So neither there is any truth with the king or in the creations of the king. The only truth that we have today is that which we call as Paramatma or God. And this truth is because God doesn't die, God is always there, and God currently is available to us. And that is why this is the only truth that we have. Everything else is nothing but an illusion and that's all that I'm telling to the people.
So I can say that this gap between this gap which is in the storyline is at least close to the truth or some truth
Now the gap
for
is
the
not
sake of satisfying this sensation. That's all.
now gap cannot be the truth because the gap also is created and gap also ends. So how
Okay.
can it be the truth?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Anyway, means all so many little questions about so many nitty-gritty things which people have asked. They have answered my questions. But again, for since certain information is limited from your side, I would still like to ask the thing about time. You said that certain thousand years after which Lord this Shiva and this Durga are here. This time is does it this time is linked to this 24-hour or something? This one cycle or this is a totally different scale of
Yeah,
things.
I'm talking within the human time zone
Acha,
that
human.
everything started 10,000 years back.
Okay. So this 24 hours applies means it was
And when I
same
say it
and at that
started,
time also.
when I say 10,000, it started 10,000 years back. Of course, everything was also before 10,000 years. But the
Mhm.
journey of Shiva from
Mhm.
the upper dimension to our dimension started 10,000 years back. And this is where the king started experimenting how to bind us and stop us from going to God.
Okay. So there is the origin. What is the original time? I mean to say this division was like I am dividing time right now in certain things. When I'm scaling myself back to 10,000 years, does the scale apply? I mean just for
In
or the
our
time is totally
in
construct
our
time
current
as we say.
experience of time, it is 10,000 years.
Okay. ठीक है
Okay.
मेरे so like
I'm losing your voice.
it's huh?
I'm losing your voice. Are you?
Okay. No,
Hello?
I want to say is that yeah, I am able to hear. I'm able to hear. Hello.
Yes, yes, I'm now able to hear you.
Okay, okay. Yes, I want to say that I don't have any more questions, but I am grateful for
Okay.
this presence which I had with you.
Right.
I'm looking forward for other questions. I will
Okay.
be here.
Thank you, Shubhan. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Paramatma ji. Thank you.
Yes. मालती जी क्या आप मेरे को सुन पा रहे हैं?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So nice, sir, to talk to you. So privileged, immensely thankful for all your work you have done for us. Thank you, sir. That's the first thing I want to tell you. And the next one, I have been registered for the Kriya Yoga. Can I continue or I can discontinue it, sir?
That is the choice you have to make. I cannot tell you what to do. I
Okay,
give
sir.
you the understanding, not the decision. Decision is yours.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. And then, sir, I have a challenging life. Can I have the mantra, please?
God says there is no need for mantra now. You just go to the mantra page, and the way we have guided you, just do that, and that is enough.
Okay, sir.
God
Okay,
has
sir.
made it very simple and very powerful.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I just want to tell
Thank
you
you,
that.
Bharti.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.